Mate, I need your help.
That's not always a good omen.
I just need you to be there to help me out, mate.
Okay.
Yeah? Can you help me out?
I'll help you out.
Okay. All right. I've had this discussion with you before. I like marshmallows.
You do like marshmallows.
I do.
Yep. That was the whole discussion.
Yep. I like white marshmallows.
See, I don't see colour.
Yeah. Not a huge fan of pink marshmallows. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, lots of people, you get these Pascal packets, and you got pink and white marshmallows in the packets.
You do.
Right?
Yep.
Lots of people that I've spoken to say that they taste exactly the same, and they think I'm full of shit when I say I like white marshmallows and don't like pink marshmallows. So I thought maybe today you could help me out and I could do a bit of a blind taste test.
A blind test.
You hand me a couple and I can show everyone that there is a difference between white and pink marshmallows.
There is. And I agree with you on this because I've done this before as well, haven't I? And
yeah,
we've had some success.
All right, so I'm going to close my eyes.
Sorry, I know there's a lot of rustling there. No, I'm not going to put it in your mouth. Put your hand out. Put it in your mouth. Jesus Christ. All right, okay. I'm going to hold it up for the camera.
Okay.
If you can tell which one that is. Maybe I'll do it like that. Is that better? You might be able to tell. All right. There you go.
All right.
You now has the marshmallow. All right. I want you to hold your guessing. Hold your guessing until you've tried both. All right, and then that was number one.
Yep.
All right, and then I'll just hold it up for the camera again, just for argument's sake. I don't actually know if the camera can pick up the difference in color from that far away. I'm looking at the screen, and I actually don't think it can.
Okay.
All right, there's number two. He's chewing, but I don't need to tell you that because for some reason he's chewing directly into the microphone, so you can hear every single drop of saliva moving around his mouth. Okay. So, number one.
Number one was white, and number two was pink.
Yep, that is correct.
Boom.
And it's almost like you can actually
taste the difference.
Yeah. And with that in mind, I reckon can I have one as well? Is that all right?
Go for it, mate.
All right, sweet. Easy. Hello and welcome to episode number 92 of Fine Leg to Full Forward, a show not only about footy, cricket and everything in between that, but also a show of I'm going to say it, science experiments. That was we had a hypothesis.
Yep.
And we tested it.
Yeah.
And for anyone listening who's unsure whether it is there is any truth behind it.
Yep.
We do encourage you to, what was it, Pascal's? We encourage you to buy a packet of Pascal's marshmallows.
Yep.
And give it a go for yourself. And
do your own research.
You do your own research and show us your findings. And if anyone from Pascal's is listening, and you do need a footy and cricket and science experiment podcast to sponsor.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. On the lookout for that. Yeah,
out of the way pretty early in comparison this week.
Yeah.
Aswin, my friend, how are you going?
I'm getting there. I think I said last week I was sick, and the week before I was sick as well. So.
Yep. Did we take a final cough count from last episode?
I can't remember if we did or not. I think it was about 4 or 5.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think so.
Usually when it comes, it stays for a little bit, have a little bit of a fit, and then it goes away.
It's good to know.
But I'm pretty much right to go now.
Pretty much right to go. All right.
Yeah. Still the occasional coughing fit, but more like, once or twice a day now, as opposed to once or twice every half hour.
So you're available for selection.
Yep.
And you're saying that we're not going to hear you cough this episode. Are you locking that in?
Look, let's go with that.
Oh, okay. Bold.
Let's go with that. It feels pretty good to not be sick after 2.5 weeks of, and I'm pretty sure in the wash up, pretty sure I just had the common cold. That's it.
Oh no, you have.
Yeah.
You absolutely have. You get shaken up by the cold
Yeah.
like no one else I've ever met.
Yep.
And for longer than anyone else I've ever met.
Yep.
It makes
no sense.
Have more than 2 Oreos for lunch every now and then.
If is watching, I definitely eat more than that. I don't know. It's a stitch up. I don't know what's going on. Last week we spoke about we were inspired by Bluey.
Yeah, we didn't speak about it. We based the whole show around it.
Yeah, the cricket episode. I watched it again today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's so good. You were saying people were in tears. And I was like, like that type of emotional you get during a movie when you kind of feel like you could cry, but like you don't. It's like that. Like, during Pixar movies and that sort of thing.
Yeah. But we've had conversations about you being, I don't know what the right word is, just, I'm going to say concerned, but that's not fully what I want to say. Concerned about not crying when at things like movies when you feel like you should.
Yeah.
And Bluey made you feel that way.
Yeah. It is quite strange. I feel like there's times in real life that I should be crying that I don't.
Yeah, real life as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta work on that, I reckon.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. No, it sounds like being sarcastic. I genuinely wouldn't say that. But speaking of, let's see if I can make a segue out of what we just were saying.
Yeah, so me being sick, me watching Bluey again, and then segue to
what you said about needing to work on yourself, and me saying no.
Uh-huh.
Someone or some ones who do need to work on themselves, the England men's cricket team.
Surely the segue would have been, we talked about the Blue cricket episode, speaking about cricket.
Yep. Look, it's a long and windy road, but we enjoyed the journey along the way.
Yeah, the Ashes, mate.
The Ashes. Apparently it was a thriller. I didn't watch it. I was sleeping.
The final, yeah.
Because we recorded the final. We recorded
last episode. Yeah.
An hour before day 5 started.
Day 5, yeah.
And the Aussies clinched it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, mate. It was Pat Cummins, mate. Ice in his veins.
Yeah, it's a sick photo when the helmet is like in midair with the bat as well, and he's just celebrating.
Yeah. It was interesting, like because it was very much, and I heard lots of discussion about it. The whole sort of Bazball versus not Bazball, because
Cumball, they're calling it.
Is that what they're calling it?
They're calling it Cumball, yeah.
Oh, okay. Have they committed to the name?
You've really been living under a rock, haven't you? You don't see social media at all, do you?
No.
Oh, it was everywhere when they won.
Really?
Yeah.
Cumball. Okay.
I rate it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. But like Australia obviously batted a lot slower than England did, and I mean they won the game. So I don't know.
It's simple as that, you reckon? That's your in-depth analysis. Australia batted slower and won the game,
and won the game. That happened, but maybe Bazball will win Test 2. You never know.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
One thing throughout the week that has become apparent is I'm not the biggest fan of Ollie Robinson. Just, bro, shut up.
What did he, again,
there's
probably something on social media.
What hasn't he said?
What did he do?
He's just going on about, we were talking about it last week, about how he didn't regret the send-off and shit like that, and saying about how England are on top of Australia mentally because felt like Australia didn't go toe-to-toe with them. They were like, it felt like they were put off by England's aggression. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Is this after the test?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we haven't won an Ashes test match in 4 years. Shut up.
I didn't see that. That's
Shut
funny.
up.
Jeez.
Oh. And he's like, you don't bowl that much quicker than me. You can't be the one running your mouth, mate. You can't be.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, and the women's Ashes.
Yeah.
Gardner took
Ash
8
Gardner. 8 for.
That's mad.
That's
12 for the match.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually insane. And I mean, Elise Perry first innings as well. 99. So close.
Mm-hmm.
And
I forget the cricketer for England. She became the first cricketer in like English cricket history.
Yeah.
The first women for England to score a Test double century.
Really?
Yeah. Jeez, I had a stroke then. Fucking hell, that shouldn't have been that hard.
Not Heather Knight, was it? Or
Nah. I want to say Eccleston, but I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
She took a couple wickets in the first innings, actually.
No, it's Tammy Beaumont. Sorry.
There you go.
Sorry, Beaumont. Yeah, Eccleston bats 8.
Yeah. There you go. Double century.
Double century for Tammy Beaumont, yeah. 208. But then, yeah, you're right. I've got the scorecard. At least Perry, 99.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Annabelle Sutherland, who made 137 not out in the first innings as well.
Innings.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Healy made 50 in the... Oh, no, hold on. Beth Mooney made 85 in the second innings. And then, it was all Ash Gardner taking 8 for.
8 for.
8 for. So Australia won that one by 89 runs. So 2 pretty good test matches.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a cheeky bit of run it back before run it back. Should we actually run it back now?
Yeah, let's do that. So running it back for another week, we have been doing, as of late, this Instagram round summary, I believe. So would you be able to, me not being on social media, would you be able to
I can do that.
Bring me up to speed?
Give a round 15 summary thanks to our listeners. Now, there's probably going to be one thing that's sort of reoccurring here. So the first one says 205 go Swam.
205 go Swam. Yep.
Swam.
Yep. Okay.
Was it 205 they scored, or have they got that wrong?
No, that's right.
It was So 205 go Swam.
Yeah.
Another one just says Swam.
Just Swam.
Swam.
Yep.
We've got one that's 2 emojis. One of them's an eagle. One of them's a shit. So obviously that's referring to, was it Saturday night? Saturday Arvo? Saturday Arvo? Saturday Arvo.
Sydney
Saturday Arvo, versus West Coast.
Yep.
So Sydney were 15th going into that game, and they won by 171 points. Like fifth biggest ever winning margin, I think, something like that, something ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it was like they're up. They notched up the half century by quarter time.
Yeah, they kicked 9 goals, 4 to 1.
Yeah.
In the first quarter. Yeah, mad, and they just did not stop. Like Heaney kicked 5, Armadi kicked 4.
Yep.
McDonald kicked 4, McLean 3, Goulden 3, McInerney 3. Yeah, a couple of 2s. Yeah, it's fucking mad. The Eagles, man. What even is the Eagles?
I have no idea. The other thing is, like, I was looking at the bottom of the ladder, and I realised that they're only a win away from us. So it's
yeah, but the percentage of 47 is mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had to spend a bit of time on that because obviously, like, the first team to score 200 plus since. Any guesses?
Was it the Cats when you guys beat the D's? Yeah?
Yes, it was. Look at you go. You know footy. Yep. Another one here. We love the Saints, but the Saints don't love us. Well, that's a bit harsh. The Saints lost to Brisbane.
Yes.
I tipped the Saints.
Oh, yeah?
Like an idiot. Because I love the Saints.
How you going on the tips, by the way? Going on?
I am dead last at work now.
Jeez.
It has been a rapid fall to the bottom.
Do you get your money back if you come last?
Luckily, the one we do at work is we don't put money in. It's just bragging rights.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, the wider one is money, but I'm not in that because I'm a tight ass, I guess.
Yeah. That's right.
What have we got here? The umpires. Hold on. What does it say? What stood out for you? Okay, so sorry, I got confused with what the wording that I used to ask the question. What stood out for you in round 15? The umpires for checking upstairs for no reason. Clear goal by the Crows with inconclusive evidence. Now it says ... I don't know if they've ended with ... or there's more to come. That.
There's more to come.
But there was some controversy. I don't know if this is what you're referring to, but there's some controversy at the end of the Collingwood Crows game.
The Crows should have got a free kick, right?
Yeah, they confirmed that afterwards.
Yeah.
But it was a thriller. Collingwood, again, in the last quarter is ridiculous.
I do find that strange, the confirm afterwards thing. Because like in the NBA, right? And a decision's been made and then they go review it or whatever. And they change the decision that was made because it was clearly wrong. You don't just be like, oh yeah, that was wrong. But oh well, like
it's like they've admitted that their umpires don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
What's done is done.
Yeah.
We have the technology to prove that what is done is done. But
what are you going to do about it? And then last one for this round, just says Bond.
Ah, yes.
Clearly a doggy supporter missing watching the doggies play because they had the bye in round 15. So just a bit of wishful thinking there.
There you go.
Anyway, that is round 15 according to our listeners.
Nice. It's good, nice wrap up. I'm up to speed.
Yeah, you are up to speed, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you about something, though, that happened over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why I started like that because it's really not. I make it sound like it's a story or something. It's really not that interesting. But
sums up us with some episodes.
Yeah.
It is.
Cammy and I went to Ikea.
You did?
On Sunday. But we went to Ikea with the sole intention of getting Swedish meatballs. Right?
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
I mean, like, I think we went to brunch the day before, and it was like $60 or something.
Brunch is expensive.
Yeah. And then we go to Ikea for lunch, and full feed, both of us, it was like $31. And I was like, oh.
It's outrageous value. And the meatballs are so good.
Yeah.
Do you have it like with the mashed potato and
With
like
the
little jelly thing as well?
The jam or something?
Yeah. It's so good.
Got that. Got like the small, like the scrolls, cinnamon scrolls.
Mm-hmm. Shock.
The apple crumble something.
Yeah, geez. Wine and dine, right?
The jelly.
Yeah.
It was.
Did you go on the trolleys as well? The little trolleys for the trays?
No, we just got the trays, but
you put the trays on the trolley, wheel the trolley over to the table. Full experience.
I'm not doing it right.
Nah, well, we knew there was something.
I have to go back.
Oh, what a shame! What a shame.
Like, so we did, eventually walk through after we eat. We did do it. We walked through IKEA and didn't really get anything, but just I guess the primary purpose normally for going to IKEA for most people, the primary function is to get furniture, right?
It is.
You go through you make your way through the maze you follow the arrows, and you're looking for a couch or cupboards or anything like that. So we went to IKEA not for the primary function or the purpose, but the secondary, I guess, purpose.
It's a stretch. It's a stretch, but stay with us. It's a long bow we're drawing.
Yeah.
But with this in mind, we're going to run through some things that you can do at the footy that doesn't involve watching the footy. Yeah. I think that's pretty easy to follow. The primary focus when you go to the footy is to watch the footy. Yeah. But what are other things you can do at the footy that aren't watching the footy? Exactly. Yeah.
So I'll start with one. You go to a grandstand, right? You go to the MCG, you go to Marvel, right? There's something at these venues that you don't have at home, but you see plenty of at the stadium. Folding chairs.
Yep. Yeah, right? There's a few of them. The MCG in particular. Yeah. There's a good amount at Marvel too.
Quite a lot of folding chairs. And they are a lovely bit of engineering.
Are they?
They are. They are. They're magnificent contraptions of... They're like origami masters of the seating world. They're capable of transforming themselves from a humble, upright position to a gloriously folded state.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Picture this.
I'm picturing.
A synchronized dance of hinges and joints as they gracefully contort, revealing their hidden talent for spatial efficiency.
That's beautiful.
You think about it, right? You don't have those chairs at home. You don't have them at home, They're very effective when you can walk by and they're folded up, but you want to sit down, you just pull them down, though.
So you're saying someone's going to the footy,
correct,
to look at these chairs?
Absolutely. You could walk around and you can test them out because the novices out there wouldn't know, but if you walk around, you'll notice that some of these chairs have different, levels of how quickly they spring back up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
So, one might, I'm not saying that I would do this at all, but one might, walk around, go to the footy, not really to watch the footy, but sort of walk around and test out each of these chairs, walk around the ground in the GA section probably, and see how comfortable they are, and, maybe time how long it takes for them to sort of spring back up. You probably have to go to a Sunday Arvo game, maybe a 440, just to make sure that there's plenty of seats to try out.
Yeah, but, you want to get your bang for your buck there.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Right, just in case anyone's sitting there listening thinking, geez, this podcast isn't for everyone, think again, because we have thought about the folding chair enthusiast.
Yes.
Think about that for a concept.
Yep.
We tackle all the biggest issues. All right, well, I'm going to move on from the folding chair enthusiast to someone with a different passion.
Yep.
Someone who has a lifelong goal of becoming a certified lawn detailer.
Nice.
Now, I hope I don't get in trouble for using that term because it's definitely not an original term that I've come up with. It belongs to, for those who don't know, Tim the Lawnmower Man.
This is an actual person.
I'm going to try that again without fucking it up.
Okay.
Tim the Lawnmower Man.
Okay.
So he is on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and he posts videos of mowing people's lawns. Mm-hmm. And it is so satisfying. Like when he lines it up at the edge, and it's just so satisfying to watch. Like he does a time lapse. Like he has some real fun with it, and he's doing really well for himself. So if you haven't already checked out Tim the Lawnmower Man, please do, because it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So someone who is probably, I am passionate about Tim the Lawnmower Man, but I'm not really passionate about lawns, cutting grass. Not really for me. I'm not a very hands-on sort of person. But for our zealous grass aficionado,
yes,
the MCG is more than just a stadium. It's a hallowed ground where lawn perfection reaches its pinnacle. Mm-hmm, would you agree?
I would agree. Yes.
So this person with the lifetime goal of becoming the certified lawn detailer, they imagine the MCC groundsman, MCG groundsman, as a guru possessing an encyclopedic knowledge of turf care and a master of the sacred art of grass cultivation.
The art.
So they're going to the footy, but they're going there to seek out
knowledge
from the groundsman themselves.
Yep.
Their desire to chat to an MCG groundsman stems from a burning curiosity.
Yep.
They seek to uncover the secrets of achieving lawn magnificence on a grand scale. And what better place to do that than the hallowed turf
of the MCG?
That's what if you're a what did I say? A zealous grass aficionado.
Yeah, you're
getting your money's worth. Go there having a chat with the MCG groundsman.
Never mind what's actually going out on the ground.
Who cares?
But, Who cares? You're learning.
Yeah. So there you go. There's another one.
There you go. All right, I've got another one for you.
Please.
There's probably countless former AFL umpires that have hung up the boots, but, continue to go to games to watch. They love the game, right? Love footy. But I think what they might love more than the game is the art form of umpiring, right? Now, I'm not an umpire myself, but I wouldn't be surprised if certain umpires thought, quite long and hard about the art form that is umpiring. And so, maybe they go to a game of footy, not with the intention of watching the footy. Maybe that's there in the background, but in the foreground, they're probably thinking about the precise technique of how you grip the ball and the weight transfer that's involved with a boundary throw-in, for example. You got to lean forward, the way you grip the ball, and then the weight transfer to pull yourself back and then just get that flick of the ball over your head. And or maybe it's the exact duration for which the whistle is blown for calls. Like maybe because if anything, like when they blow, the umpire blows the whistle, how long do they blow it for? Is it for 0.5 seconds? Is it for 0.7 seconds? I
actually don't know.
Exactly.
Has anyone ever timed the duration of an umpire's whistle?
Yeah.
If you are an umpire's whistle and
and you've been blown. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So we've this is a sentence that no one will ever have said in their lives.
Yeah.
We've talking about the folding chair enthusiast.
Yes.
We've talking about someone who's passionate about lawn detailing.
Yeah.
And we've spoken about someone who is passionate about umpires.
Yep.
What about someone with an even weirder hobby? Stay with me on this. Someone whose passion is sneaking into corporate boxes.
Oh, like getting in for free?
Yeah, just it's a thrill. Like it gives them such a rush to sneak into corporate boxes when they're not supposed to be there, and they want to chase that feeling.
Yeah.
Whenever they have the opportunity to.
Yeah, nice.
So I'm going to paint a picture. It's a, believe it or not, a hypothetical scenario. I know that's tough to imagine on this show.
We don't do that very often.
Not at all. But the person, this what would you call them? A corporate box sneaker
innerer.
Yeah. They could start a rumor that Taylor Swift is in town watching the footy.
Yep.
All right, she's scoping out the MCG for her show there next year.
Is it early next year? Is it?
I don't know when it is.
Next
year. I do know that the prices are crazy. You've seen some of them? It's like one of the packages is like $1,500.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming it would be similar to like what Harry Styles and stuff. It was like I think the rear, like right up the back, is like $250 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but it's absolutely going to sell out, and she's got fans all around the world. So whatever you think of her, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Although when we went to get Froyo the other day, there was the lone employee who was working there. She clearly had control of the music because we were there for 3 songs worth of time. Yeah, and they were all Taylor Swift.
Yeah, definitely a theme.
Yeah. So they're everywhere. And it's a gloriously broad demographic.
Yep.
Anyway, so Taylor Swift's at the MCG watching the footy. She just wanted to get a feel for the stadium.
Yep.
Scoping it out for a show there next year. So this person, this corporate box sneaker innerer, could create a diversion by loudly announcing that she's giving out free autographs.
Oh, Taylor Swift's giving out free. Yeah, okay.
In a specific corporate box, right? Okay, and everyone rushes towards that box. Yep. This person could, seize the opportunity to slip into the unattended one.
Nice.
And then just lock the door and sleep.
Yeah, because once you're in, you've ticked the box. I mean, like there's no thrill. You've made it in.
Yeah, it's done. So you just wait till the crowd starts filtering out, and then you're not there for the footy. As far as you're concerned, you turn your back to the footy. You're there for the food, the drinks, the bar, whatever.
Yeah.
You could figure out how to change the channel on one of the screens and towards the back. You don't give a fuck about the footy. In fact, you hate footy. Footy pisses you off. You despise AFL with every fibre of your being, but you do whatever you can to chase that rush of being a corporate box sneaker in there. So getting forward, apologies for whatever that run it back was. It was just the one idea we had and we ran with it. And it was all right.
We stretched.
We stretched. That's what we do. But we managed. What have you done today? We managed to talk about footy and what not to do. Sorry. What did we do?
We talked about going to the footy to not watch the footy.
Yeah, and we got that from going to Ikea.
Yeah.
So getting forward, I am struggling today, guys, but I'm getting there. We are doing this. With that in mind, getting forward, obscure things to do at the footy instead of watching footy.
Yep.
An obscure place to watch the footy. Go.
When you're not at the footy.
When you're not at the footy.
Yeah, okay. Just on your phone or something like that.
So you've logged into KO on your phone.
Yep.
Where are you?
Okay. I think so at like a public toilet, right?
Oh God.
Yep. But not like if you're at a public toilet and on the dunny, I feel like it's like, it's not that obscure. Like you just while you're taking a dump, you're watching the footy.
Yep.
But if you're watching it while you're peeing at the urinal and you kind of just there, I feel like you'd have to justify getting the phone out to watch it. So you'd need to be peeing for long enough to justify that. And that, I think, would make it obscure enough.
Yeah, that's fair. So you reckon you'd have to justify, you'd have to talk to someone as to why you've got your phone out watching KO while you're having a piss?
Yeah.
I reckon I've seen that before.
Really? Someone actually watching
someone
KO?
have something on their phone.
While they're taking a piss?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I reckon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not that obscure after all.
Well, no, I was wanting your answer, your opinion.
Yeah,
if it's obscure to you, it's obscure to you, mate. You can't let anyone take that away from you.
Switch on.
So, as we've mentioned, run it back and get forward this week have been, I guess, slightly below par. So, any fans of Switch On? We're hoping Switch On can be the saving grace today, salvage the show. But Switch On today is quite different. Again, last week it was quite different. This week again is quite different.
We did Spicks and Specs last week, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
It was great fun, wasn't it?
It was pretty good. The famous sort of, I'm thinking like the Simpsons meme where it's like, say the line, Bart. We say, Switch On can be whatever we want it to be.
Yes.
So, we're not doing the couple of questions this week. What are we doing?
What we are doing is, so this is, again, inspired by my trip to Ikea. So after we finished our $31 feast, we did a quick walk through the maze. And instead of actually sort of looking at furniture, we kind of just looked at the Swedish names for the different, I think they're the different brand names.
Yeah, or like the product family name.
The product family names.
Yeah.
And we just tried incorporating the random sort of names into sentences, which was a bit of fun. So inspired by that, Switch On this week. What we've done is we've gotten your lovely partner Tash to help us out a bit.
Yes, yeah, we have. So we've got a list of AFL terms, and we've got her to Google translate them into Swedish in no particular order.
Yep.
And we've got to mix and match the English AFL term with the Swedish translation.
Yep.
Obviously, we started with IKEA. And this is what we're doing.
Yep.
Whether you like it or not. And I've just realised that the biggest problem we're going to have is with the pronunciation of it, of the Swedish terms. We might have maybe we get something on the screen. Maybe we put the list of the English terms and the list of the Swedish translations, and we try and mix and match from there or something.
Oh,
so that when we horribly mispronounce them, at least some people can see what we're aiming for,
what we're actually going for. Yeah.
So I'll go through the English terms, AFL terms. You guys should be somewhat familiar with most of these.
Yep.
So, kick.
Yep.
Handball. goal.
Yep.
I'm hoping we haven't lost too many of you yet. Umpire.
Yep.
Bounce.
Yep.
Corridor.
Yep.
Saints.
Mm-hmm.
And verify. If you know, you know.
Uh-huh.
Now, we've got, in no particular order, we've got the Swedish words.
Yep.
And we've got to try and mix and match. Did you want to read them? I didn't intend to stitch you up there with the Swedish words. Did you want to have a go at reading them out?
Sure. And I'd like to apologise in advance to any of our Swedish listeners out there.
Actually, yeah, maybe this is a mistake because I know we are massive in Sweden, as is cricket and Australian rules football. So maybe this whole thing was a mistake.
You got to take a risk. you got to take a risk sometimes, for the content. All right. So the first, going in order, and we've got a table here. Going down the list here. Helgon.
Mm-hmm.
Mal.
Yep, that's how I'd say it.
Handball.
Yep. I wonder what that one is.
Sparka.
Why are you rolling your eyes? You have no idea. Sparka. You don't know. It's just Sparka.
Sparka. Okay. Corridor.
Corridor with a K.
with a K. Controllera.
Yep.
Domar.
Mm-hmm.
Studza.
Okay. All right. I like this. We did a mix and match a little while ago, didn't we?
Maybe.
I can't remember how long ago it was, but we had a bit of fun with that, didn't we? Okay, so off the bat, obviously, we've got handball and handball.
Yeah, probably.
You have to lock that one in, right?
Yeah, right.
You have to lock that one in.
Lock it in.
All right, we'll lock that one in. It's so funny because there's two of these where just literally one letter's changed.
Yeah.
Okay, so handball and handball.
Yeah.
All right. What would you want to go for next? How about we take it in turns, trying to mix and match, and then we'll translate them.
Okay, I'll go with a tough one. I think corridor is probably corridor with a K, but it might be a trick question. But I'm happy to take the bait.
All right, take the bait. You are brave enough to pick K.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Apologies if you can hear the sirens. The Rozzers are after me.
Home and away's on.
Outstanding. I'm going to go with umpire. I reckon umpire is controllera. I reckon it's like controller.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I reckon.
Okay.
So umpire, controllera.
Yep.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, okay.
So handball, corridor, and umpire.
Yep.
What are you going next, you reckon?
I am gonna...
Now there's no real clues. I don't think.
Nothing.
There's nothing.
So what have we got? So we've got kick, goal, bounce, Saints, verify.
Mm.
I'm trying to think of what mal like. It's a really short word, so maybe that would be used for a very small, short, sharp, quick thing. And I'm thinking maybe that would be either kick or bounce. So like because of the sounds in certain languages, sometimes like a bounce is it's a very short, sharp word for bounce. So. Or kick. So I'm just going to go with bounce.
You're going to go bounce.
Mal is bounce.
Actually, I better write these. So we reckon that is bounce. See, I would have gone goal.
For Mal?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's all right. Now we'll stick to it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can I type on this, please? Thank you. So we go, handball is that. Umpire. I'm just going to write them down so we can translate them and remember what we said.
Yeah.
Do this from the start. Hey.
Yeah.
Corridor with a K. Fuck, I don't know about that one. What do we say? Mal is which one?
Bounce.
Bounce. Oof. All right. Okay. I reckon what we got next. I'm going to go with... Is that all of them? What did we say? How did you say that bottom one? I just hit my nose on the mic. How did you say that bottom one?
Studser.
All right. I reckon Studser is Saints.
Because the S?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's another S word there with Sparker, but I reckon I know what that is as well.
Really?
Yeah, no, but it's your turn, mate. It's your turn.
But then I feel like I'm going to cook it if I...
No, mate. We're in this together.
Okay.
So we've got kick, goal,
Yep.
and verify left, right?
Yep.
And then we've got Helgon, Sparker,
Yep.
and Domer. Domer.
Okay. Okay. I think, mate, this is dumb.
Mate, just back yourself in.
Sparker kick?
I would have said that as well.
I don't know why though.
Neither.
I have no justification.
Mate, we don't need to justify. We're fucking just shooting in the dark. Mate. All right, Sparker. You reckon kick?
Yeah.
I reckon I'm gonna go. Helgon is goal.
Okay.
All right.
Which leaves
Verify and Domer.
Yeah, verify. Domer is to verify.
All right. Cool. So we've locked all 8 in. So I'll just go through them again. So I'll go through them in the order we had the list at the start.
Yep.
So kick, we're saying Sparker.
Yep.
Bravely, we're saying handball is handball.
Yep.
Goal, Helgon. Umpire, Controlera.
Yep.
Bounce, Mal.
Yep.
Corridor with a K. Saints, Studser.
Yep.
And Verify, Domer.
Yep.
All right, so we've got 8 to aim for. Let's see. All right, enter text. So we start with kick.
Yep.
Kick is Sparker.
Yes.
Kick is Sparker. 1 for 1. 1 for 1. All right, shall I put in handball?
No.
I'm putting it in. It's handball.
Handball.
2 for 2. 2 for 2. Okay, what was next?
Goal.
Goal. Oh, this is the first one we're not sure about. Oh, I was right. It was Mel.
It was
Mel.
Damn it.
Ah, all right. So what's that? We're 2 out of 3?
Yep.
Oh,
Which means we're going to be...
I'm so glad that I said that on record.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one wrong.
What?
Umpire is Domer.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you
all
go.
Right.
Yep.
Shit. Okay. Which means, yeah.
The other ones are all wrong.
Yeah. Hold on, not necessarily. We could get corridor right. Corridor. I don't know. I've spelled it with a K in the English translation.
Yeah.
Corridor is corridor with a K.
There you go.
Funnily enough.
There you go. Yeah.
Hold on. So what's bounce then? Bounce. Bounce is Studser.
There you go. Right.
So we've got Saints and Verify. Saints is Helgon.
Yeah.
And then Verify is not spelt like that, Luke. Verify is Controlera. Yeah, right. So I was so happy with every one of those apart from one.
Yep.
And we got 2 out of 8. Did we get 2?
No, we got 3.
We got 3. What did we get?
We got handball.
Yeah, we got handball.
Corridor.
Corridor. What was the other one we got?
Kick
kick.
is Sparker.
Yeah, we did-
The very first one. It's like North Melbourne winning 2 games at the start of the season.
Yeah. Okay. So we got 3 out of 8.
Yep.
How's that happen? 3. Yeah. 3 out of 8. But that doesn't make sense. Well, I don't know. Anyway, we might not be branching out to Sweden anytime soon.
Money! Money!
Alrighty, time for my mate's multi. So, racing through my legs from last week. Leg 1, I said all AFL teams with yellow in their colours will score more than 75 points this round. No, I didn't check all of them. I just saw that the Hawks scored like 30-something.
Also, so did West Coast.
Oh, yeah, the West Coast as well. Yellow. There you go. Leg 2. Apart from Victor Wembanyama, there will be no other international players picked up by teams within the top 10 draft picks. No. There was another French basketballer that was picked up as pick 7.
I thought you were going to say French bastard.
So we want to offend as many different European countries in the one episode.
We're coming for you.
Okay. So no, none from 2. And leg 3. I will not be sick by next week. So I don't think I'm sick.
I'm happy to give it to you because you haven't coughed yet.
Yeah,
on the
cool.
episode.
There you go. 1 from 3.
1 from 3. My legs from last week, I said Jimmy Anderson will not play in the second Ashes test, and I'm hoping that if I go on Instagram now, I can see that
the
team
teams
has been announced, and it was half an hour ago. Fuck, we timed that well. No, he's playing. He's playing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. We got Stuart Broad batting 8. Awesome. No worries. So no.
Mm-hmm.
Leg 2, I said, oh dear, did I? I said there will be a big moment in the Sydney versus West Coast game that will be reminiscent of a moment in either the 05 or 06 grand final.
Both very, very good close games.
Very famous for being super close games.
Yeah.
The Swans won by 171 points.
Yeah.
No, that leg didn't get up.
No, I wouldn't say so, no.
And I said leg 3, Fremantle will be scoreless for at least the first 5.5 minutes of their game against Essendon. And I'm so pissed off with this one. They scored their first behind at 5 minutes, 26 seconds. So I was 4 seconds away. So I got 0 from 3, mate.
Do you know who scored the behind? Do you know who?
I can't remember. I think maybe Darcy.
Yeah.
Sean Darcy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'll have to have another look.
Out of spite.
Yeah, I reckon.
All right, my legs for this week. Leg 1. There will be no run-outs at all in the second test.
Cool. Was there any in the first? Doesn't matter.
Can't remember.
Doesn't matter.
Leg 2. There are currently 3 interstate teams in the top 8 as we stand. This will also be the case next week. There might be some movement. Maybe one will come in, one will go out, but there will still be 3 interstate teams in the top 8. Leg 3. The FIBA Women's Asia Cup is underway in Sydney at the moment, and the final is on Sunday.
Right.
So the margin of the final will be greater than 10 points.
Okay. Nice. Love that. I didn't know that was on. There you go. My legs for this week. The Ashes series will not be level after the second test.
Yep.
Leg 2. The Crom North margin will be the same as the margin when they played each other in round 15 last year. 57 points.
Which way?
The margin will be 57 points.
Okay.
And then leg 3, Geelong will not make a late change before their game against the Swans. They're famous for doing that. Pisses a lot of people off.
Okay.
I reckon this is the game they don't do it.
Okay.
For the eagle-eyed, well, I guess eagle-eared listener, last week, instead of that siren sound you just heard, there was the stump sound that we used during cricket season. That's because we snuck a cricket episode into footy season last week.
We did.
We snuck it in there. And so it just didn't, when I was doing the audio, it didn't feel right to end with a siren.
Yeah.
So they didn't tell you about it.
No, I did hear it when I was doing the video in post.
Mm-hmm.
Heard that. But technically, we did the game episode the week before. So that's 2 cricket episodes back to back in the middle of footy season.
It is. That's outrageous. That's a good thing we've gone
cheeky.
Right back into talking footy, analysing the game.
Yep.
That's what we're all about.
Yeah, about talking about everything that's not footy.
Yeah.
At the footy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We couldn't have done it any better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we want to apologise? No, I tell you what. Yes, I'll apologise, but not for the episode because I've decided I stand by it.
Okay.
I apologise. I feel like I've been wearing this for those on YouTube. This is an apology to you. Mm-hmm. Wearing this little quarter zip sweater.
Yep.
The last few episodes, and that's because Tuesday is the day we record this, and it's also the first day of the week I go into the office.
Uh-huh.
And it's just one of those can't be fucked figuring out what to wear. So I always seem to wear this on a Tuesday.
Have you worn this the last couple episodes?
Maybe.
Right, okay.
Maybe the last episode, maybe 3 of the last 4, something like that.
Right, okay.
Including this one. So apologies for those on YouTube who not only have to look at the face,
Yeah.
but also
The same outfit.
The same outfit. Apologies. I'll work on that. Maybe I'll change my work from home days just so I can
Just
mix up what I wear for the pod.
just for this sole purpose.
Why not?
True.
Yeah, maybe I'll start wearing singlets.
Yeah. Jeez. That would be it. That would be. We got to do a swap. Like I've got to be wearing. Yeah.
You reckon? All right. Well, comment down below if you want to see that. And that's how I've just gotten out of that because no one's going to call me. Come on, mate. Get us out of here.
All right. Keep kicking goals.